All right, hey all, test, test, test. Sweet. Okay, looks like we're live. I will set out stream announcements. It is. I should really update my stream title actually. We'll update it to New Arena Antics because the new arena season is off and antics are going to ensue. It is draft 10 now, so you get to see a lot more cards, which leads to more combos. But it's also all the new cards, and so there's a lot of people that don't know what to draft. So we're also going to get spoiled. Or we won't. We'll see. Somebody's going to roll up with crazy stuff, and yeah. I don't know how to. To be honest, I'm pretty wary, but we're gonna find out. Uh, yeah, I was watching Lumen's stream, which I suspect a lot of people are. Potentially, we'll find some raiders or people. His game's just finishing up. He had a sick game that's gonna win by quite a bit. He also played basically his whole hand, which a lot of other people half did too, which again, I think we also should basically be expecting in Draft 10. There's going to be a lot of cards getting played, a lot more competition for playing cards early. But still Agricola. Still, you ultimately do have to build a farm, you have to be efficient, but there's a lot of other shenanigans that can go on, so we'll see. Like Lumen's game was a pretty good example of like he's winning partly because he has a 5-room stone house and nobody else has that, but partly he also has the best farm. So like 5-room stone house plus best farm, like even though his offboard is merely fine, it's not incredible. It's not bad by any means, but so he's having a huge game because of that. But partly he's having a huge game because of crazy card, partly because he had great combos and incredible feeding, etc. Like you just you need all the parts to have a great game. So we'll see how it goes. Draft 10 is crazy times, and that's what we're having. But yeah, we'll also see when the game kicks off. I was kind of expecting it at any moment. Now I'm waiting just a little longer than I thought it might be, but whatever. It's no big deal. I probably should reset my queue actually, right? Yeah, my queue's gonna hit into the never eventually. So sure, we'll reset. Might wait a while, but I'm willing to wait a little while tonight. Hubert and various weather are in this game. I'm just gonna go peek at their game. It's fun. It's fairly early on in this one. We have a patroness with an informant. That sounds pretty powerful. Seed Researcher, I think, is a pretty good card, but interested that you'd first pick it or first play it. There's no other thing. Oh no, another recruitment game. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Kubert grew in round 4 in this game with recruitment. Yeah, recruitment, we probably need to all go yell at the ban list and request it get banned. Established person mantelpiece is fun. Oh wow, future building site, that is dedication. I don't know what's going on in that game either, but wild things are going to ensue everywhere. Agricola is going to be fun, but also insane, so we'll see. But yeah. I am hopeful that we can still put recruitment on the ban list, so I should actually go post that right now, because I've not done that yet. But I do think we should try to get the ban list to have recruitment added, because I do think we're going to see a lot of stupid recruitment games. We literally already see Lumen winning a recruitment game. We already literally see Kubert growing in round 4 with recruitment. Like, that's kind of an issue. More than kind of an issue. Kubert not only has already grown with recruitment, he also is like not that far away from his next room here. Like, I mean, I guess food-wise he has to day labor here, but he's gonna get 6 wood then. Yeah, he's he gets day labor, but then he gets 6 wood and this like crazy action advantage. Like, you'd have to find food to support it, which is part of why Lumen's game was crazy. So like, there's no guarantees here, but recruitment is dumb. Especially if growth comes in 7 and nobody else has growth cheats. But as usual, I'm a little bit slow here because I'm typing, so I can't really think out loud. But I still don't have a table here either. But all right. Otherwise, yeah. I guess we're restarting our queue. I'm still half listening to the end of Lumen's stream. I don't know if that's coming through. I'm assuming that's where most people still are, to be honest. Also, for the record, I mean, nobody's chatting here yet either, which is fair. There's nothing happening here yet either, but besides us watching Kubert kick this game off. See, here's what's like so... Oh, Grow did flip. Okay, well, that's kind of nasty. Although nobody's growing. Wait a sec. Are literally none of these players in position to grow? That's hilarious. Wow, yeah. So it is a round 5 growth game, except Kubert grew in 4, and nobody's actually ready to... nobody's actually ready to grow in round 5. And Kubert gets to build room next round. Various is starting. That's... whatever. That helps Teal. Oh, no, it doesn't. Teal's building anyhow. Clay pipe. I don't know what's happening in that game. Whatever. Hopefully we get our own game in a sec, but anyhow, yeah, I've been this queue, everybody. We're just waiting for one person for quite a while. Usually you get somebody, but I'm sure we will get somebody in a moment. Oh, also we have Norden and Civ in the game. Yikes. Well, that'll be... It could be one hell of a game here in a sec, or it could be... We'll see. We'll see who else we pull. I forgot that it shows me who I'm in the queue with. Again, I also don't think it should do that, but it does, so whatever. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. What? Wait a sec. Shadow is playing on BGA? Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Shadow's playing a game? Oh my god. Um, anyhow, yeah, Shadow's a very good Agricola player, so seeing him is fun. Oh, hey, we do have people in chat. Excited to watch this? We'll see. Hey, Civ, buy when we get a game? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice try, nice try, Sniper, you kid. This will be a good one. Should be a good one. Civ, Norden, and whoever else we can pull would be a good table. I mean, we'll see who else we pull. I'm going to keep resetting my queue at the moment because I really don't want other stuff, um, but you queued before I announced streaming? Yeah, I kind of figured. I mean, I've been sitting here for a while. I mean, now, again, we're already like 11 minutes in. That part's kind of wild, right? We've been sitting here for quite a bit, but that happens. I sort of thought somebody from Lumen's game might like re-queue, but that's also not happened, but I also could easily just set up a table. I don't have to play Arena, by the way. But, I mean, I will play Arena. I'm happy to here at the moment. I mean, I don't love the idea of Draft 10 and some of this nonsense. I also don't love recruitment at all. But, you know, recruitment is part of the game now, so... But... I will definitely be looking for games outside of Arena, I'm sure, so... Shadow Start looks pretty good, by the way. Just Reedstone food for the first 2 rounds and 3 wood. I mean, yeah, you're not getting your cards up, but what is happening at this table that we're just letting somebody take 3 wood Reedstone food each of the first 2 rounds? I mean, that seems good. Right? This is round 2, and I'm not crazy. Shadow's gonna have 6 wood and 2 Reedstone actions. And has 5 food, which suggests they started at 3 food. Wait, what's happened at this table? Shadow had to have been second seat and got Reedstone food, 3 wood. Wait, what? I don't even want to know what's happening at these other tables. Arena's the way to go. You agree Draft 10's rough? Arena's fine for now. I'll eventually probably bail and look for other things, but but I'm still half. I'm half listening to Lumen stream still, which is kind of a mess, but I don't think anybody can hear it, so I think it's fine. It's on my other screen, but oh, we might be talking Lumen into it. Oh no, we lost Lumen. Oh no, we lost him. It's too late. It's too late, Lumen. It's too late. All right. It looks like Lumen is going to raid us, which is fun. Anyhow, I'm closing that. Goodbye, Civ. All right. We have draft 10 with, Sivir and Norden Watch, and then we also wound up with whoever this is, which, yeah, that's sad because we were about to get Lumen, it sounded like, but, you know, this is the arena life. Civ is at the best draft spot because he's going to get past a bunch of cards he probably shouldn't, but, you know. Okay, this pack has shit. It is draft 10, but it was always going to have craziness. Unfortunately, we don't have any crazy ox. Lumen, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome. Sad that we didn't realize that you were possibly willing to do a second, because, yeah, Civ, Norden, and I have been waiting for, like, I don't know, 10 plus minutes. We should have invited you sooner, but here we are. Anyhow, the best cards in this pack, we have an Apiary, which you just get to sow 1 crop into 1 field at the end of every round, but you need 4 ox. So that's a thing. Earth Oven is like fine. It's a fun point upgrade to a fireplace, but food-wise, it's like it's almost a hearth, but not for cows. And then it's not bake upgrade either. Like it's fine. I enjoy it, but I don't love it. Ram clay is pretty good. I'm sure we're gonna try to exploit apiary. The only downside of exploiting apiary is like most of these cards aren't really good at helping exploit apiary. Retail dealer, I guess, is okay. It gets us grain. I don't hate first picking puppeteer in draft 10 because like we really want help playing ox, but back to 720. Oh, I might be back. I can go back to 1080. No, you're right. It was back to 720. You're right. I never switched it back. No, thanks. Good call. I think I can switch that. I went to 720 because I tried to stream Slay the Spire and I didn't like that. But we can try to up that. First pick Soldier? No. It's just too blurry to read card text. Yeah, for sure. You wish these Ox were spicier, but the miners are draft 10 status? For sure. I agree. I also wish the Ox were spicier. I'm gonna trust that the Ox gets spicy. And I'm gonna first pick Puppeteer like a madman. Plus, I'm going to take this Apiary because Apiary is fun and new while Ram Clay is just bleh. And we're going to claim that we're going to get Ox out fast and have a reason to hit Apiary sows a bunch and do fun shenanigans with crops. What's Paintbrush do? It allows us to turn clay into food or points if we have a boar. The people demand high definition. They do, as they should. It's fine. We have a jug. Oh, we also have a reader. Reader's pretty fun. As soon as we have all 7 cards played, this card provides room. I probably will take Reader here. Also Royal Wood. Royal Wood's very good. Wood Workshop's also very good. Also Carpenter's Parlor is very good. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, fuck draft 10. I should stop swearing. But yeah, miners are insane. Yeah, absolutely. There's no milk jug on there. I don't know why I said that. But Royal Wood is really good. Oriental Fireplace is really good. Loam Pit can be really good. Wood Workshop's very good. And Carpenter's Parlor is still very good. So, yeah. Passing Loam Pit to Ram Clay is perfectly reasonable too. Absolutely, of course. I'm not taking Loam Pit. Although I could take Loam Pit and hope for Day Labor cards out of the next 2 packs. Unfortunately, none of these occupations are particularly good. Animal Teacher doesn't work with the stupid Puppeteer we took. I like Oriental Fireplace quite a lot. Oriental Fireplace means you can't eat pigs, but it upgrades your fireplace into a super sheep eater, which is like really solid way to feed, but I don't know that I pick feeding just yet. I think I have to take Carp Parlor, although is Royal Wood just a better Carpenter's Parlor? But if I pass Carp Parlor, now I'm fighting somebody else? I don't know, team. I genuinely don't know. And then Wood Workshop is just really dumb. Just, we get a wood every time before we play an improvement for the cost of a clay. It's very good. I take Royal Wood? I'm going to take Royal Wood over Carp Parlor? And I'm still taking the Reader? I don't know that this is right. Royal Brushwood? Oh, wow, we might get Brushwood back. No, you're right. Royal Brushwood is ridiculous. You guys are correct. Oh, very good call. Starting to think timer penalties might be happening. They might. I'm going to try to avoid it. I will say this is one other mild reason that I don't like Draft 10. I think it's even harsher on newbies. God dang it, of course we should take Day Laborer cards. It's Draft 10. Why did we not take Day Laborer cards? It's Draft 10, everyone. What fools we are. Scrap Collector is pretty solid card. Just gives us some wood and clay. We do need help with crops and food. We also wouldn't mind help with fields, given that I am planning to abuse Apiary eventually. The stew looks really good and very concerning to pass, but I guess we live with it. I am a little worried that we haven't generated food for ourselves yet. Yeah, I actually really don't like that I don't have food for myself yet, but I think Scrap Collector is the best card here. Where is Salesman actually is pretty legit too. If I don't get Brushwood back, this gives me a bunch of read and a couple other things. Although, are there other cards in this draft that let people convert building resources to food? I don't think I've seen them, in which case that's a little less good. This chain float could be the answer for our plow help, and then our apiary just starts sowing into it, but it comes kind of late unless we're literally opening 3-wood chain float, which, I mean, opening 3-wood chain float's not crazy here. It's not crazy. We're almost out of time again, so. Okay. Oh no, Tree Guard's back. Why is Tree Guard in every one of my games? No, get away, Tree Guard. I don't want you. I don't want you, Tree Collector. I like Land Air a lot. Land Air we play in stage 1 and we just get future giant piles of crap. I'm in. Give me tons of resources. Yes. Alklab is a free point. That's pretty solid. Kettle is actually a very strong way to feed. Kettle allows us to turn a grain into 3 food at any time. If we actually get grain going, Kettle could be the way that we feed. I actually like this Kettle a lot. I don't have a way to feed yet, and this might be the answer. I also like Breed Registry quite a bit as a way to get points, but I might want to eat sheep. I don't mind Alklab for a free point, but I really think we need to worry about food. I don't like our food situation at all yet, especially if I'm trying to abuse Puppeteer at all, which I might not be trying to use Puppeteer. I might not be trying to play that many Ox, but I think Kettle could be the way out of our food. Royal Wood Chain Float. Yeah, that would be fun, but I think we have to play the Chain Float before the Royal Wood, but I don't know. Kettle looks very good for sure. Yeah, Kettle is very much the answer for how we can help feed, especially with our apiary. Now, we have the fields, we have the sows, we have the stuff, but we actually need the grain still. The Brushwood Collector is not here. News alert, Brushwood not here. The Earth Oven came back, which I, again, don't mind as a way to help feed, plus points. Estate Worker is playable. Seed Trader is technically a crop source, but God, I don't know how I get the food to support it. I'm not an Entrepreneur fan. I want Ox that are playable in the mid-game at this point, because I'm already playing Land Air and probably Scrap Collector early. I'm probably not playing Estate Worker early enough then. So I guess I take I probably do just take the Seed Trader, and maybe I can make that work, and I probably take the Earth Oven. I'm not very high on the rest of this stuff. The paintbrush is only okay. I don't really see... I mean, we have a lot of clay, so like maybe this works, but I need a pig, which I don't know what I'm going to have a pig. And same thing, I don't know what I'm eating pigs, so I don't really want Huntsman's hat here, but... How does Sower work? Poorly. Does it come with Apiary? Not really. Lumen's explaining it. Sower is very slow, and yeah, it's basically a Nabo with Apiary. Is Royal Wood for wood spent the whole round, or just for the build action? It's Royal Wood is for the turn, I believe. It is the end of each turn you get the wood back. So that's why Lumen said like I could technically play Royal Wood and then play Chain Float, and Chain Float saves a wood, but that's I'm not actually gonna do that, but. It does help on the build rooms. If I can save up to build 2 rooms, I can definitely try to save up to build 2 rooms and get 5 wood back from what? The rammed... Well, okay, we de-draft this in a heartbeat. Holy shit. Where is the rammed clay and the stew and why? What? I mean, okay, everybody else being irresponsible. Oh, hey, if I'm willing to drop the Puppeteer, Animal Teacher can be back on the team as a mid-game Ock. I also could maybe make use of Stable Melker with Royal Wood. I'm not very high on Stable Melker because it's pretty bad. But with Royal Wood, there's slightly more reason to build. God, it's still super action inefficient, right? I'm gonna play Stable Melker, build 2 stables, build 2 stables. That's a lot just to get the breeding cows going. It's probably easier just to animal teach and buy some animals. I don't totally know when this animal teacher gets played. I'm not really planning to use Reader anymore either, though, to be honest. Yeah, I'm probably not using Reader anymore. This is not a Freemason game. Resource Recycler is not crazy here, but it kind of is. I have so much extra resources here with Land Air and Scrap Collector adding and Royal Wood. That's a lot of extra crap. And a loam pit. I could have so much clay. I might just build a clay room or two, although the reed could get tight. The reed could also get tight because there is a storehouse keeper and there's a the better storehouse keeper, the retail dealer. I probably should have first picked retail dealer, but again, who knew? Also, Brushwood Collector probably got dedrafted by the player in front of us due to Carpenter's Parlor. Carp Parlor, probably, yeah. But Compendium Link, yeah, Compendium Link's a good idea, thanks. Good news is nobody has the Insane Day Labes combo. Yeah, I agree. I at least got to cut. At least it's not stew rammed clay loam pit, so that is welcome. Asparagus gift I'm usually okay with, but this might just be hand plow for even more field help. Yeah, I kind of like hand plow to just keep making our fields like super free and easy. Fish farmer is technically a way to eke some extra food out, but that doesn't sound legit. Mummy's boy is bad. I guess this could be cookery outfitter just because eventually I plan Ock for like an animal and a point. I don't care about inner districts. Yeah, this hand still scares me because I don't actually have the grain. But I mean, apiary can help me with the grain. How am I getting 4 ox for apiary though? Gosh, maybe the stupid puppeteer is getting played. I took the stupid puppeteer to help the apiary. The apiary is a bit sad. It needs to be like land air, scrap collector, animal teacher, and an early seed trader. That's not very good. God, am I playing this fish farmer just to get the apiary out? Although the apiary doesn't need to be that fast, right? Chain float field's going to come in round 8, so ideally I'm apiarying in like round 8. Which is still kind of fast. God, maybe I am playing Puppeteer still. Maybe I'm dropping Animal Teacher and I'm playing Puppeteer along with Land Air, Scrap Collector, and like Fish Farmer then. Maybe. I don't like my early game food, but maybe. Although, God, the Earth, maybe there's ways. There might be ways. 2 clay fireplace is fine, but I'm going to go 3 wood here. Bricklayer, first Ock. Northern Watch ran into Bricklayer clay supports again. I don't know. I'm going to honestly just get Chain Float out in this round. I'm very happy to just Chain Float here. You don't see why they're exclusive if I'm looking to play lots of Ox. They're not exclusive. That's true, Ace of Spade. Puppeteer's only going to play like 2 cards extra for me anyhow, so I could probably still Animal Teach on top of Puppeteer. But also, I'm not sure I want to play all my cards. But I mean, I guess the reader wants me to play all these Ox. I just don't know that I need all of that or want all of that. But maybe I do. Maybe I should. We'll see. Storehouse Keeper's getting played. Okay. That's fine. That's not very good. The bigger drawback is the strength of my 5th, 6th Ox versus the benefits of reader. Correct. Brushwood went there. Brushwood went with the Bricklayer clay supports? I don't think so. This is start player. That's mildly sad. Oh, Wood Workshop Bricklayer. That's cute. Yeah, Wood Workshop again. Stupidly good. I could take 2 clay for a fireplace, but I'm honestly I want this chain float down. I still want Royal Wood down before I build, so like, I'm just doing this. I want these fields badly. Issue is that Doubtable Animal Teach stage 1 is tough. Yeah, I mean, I could have gone 2 clay for a fireplace here and made it a lot easier, but if I could go 4 clay hearth next round, am I willing to just hearth for quite a while? Possibly. 4 clay hearth next round's not wild, and then I do something like Animal Teach, Puppeteer. I'm slow on room parts, but maybe that's okay. Might be okay. I do have a lot of Ox to play. Well, I really just need Land Air. Land Air has to come down in stage 1. Land Air is... I'm pretty high on Land Air. A card that just gives 4 wood and 4 clay as a single action. Yeah, it's delayed, but you play it in stage 1, you get it round 9. Getting a bunch of wood and clay in round 9 is often pretty good. The clay is useful for renovating at that point or building a clay room. The wood is useful for fences around that time. Like, there is a 4 clay action on the board. Okay, do I want a fireplace / hearth? I mean, I guess I would just want fireplace, right? Because I still have earth oven. I really don't need hearth with earth oven in hand. And it does have to be a fireplace. But 4 clay fireplace is reasonable for sure. Okay, I don't get reedstone. I also do get offered 2 reed. I mean, 2 reed is probably just the safest play here. I just really dislike my early game food. Really dislike my food situation. I'm not totally convinced that fireplace solves it, although fireplace animal teacher does help solve it a bit. Building fireplace this round definitely is putting pressure on me, though, if I want to go animal teacher and then go land air. It's also a bit slow and clunky, and there's no sheep yet. All right, no, let's just take 2 reed and not get screwed on reed. And hell, maybe we get 4 clay back for all we know. The worry about delaying rooms is that carpenter's brushwood might double build early if it's early growth that's scary, doubly so if that's civ. Yeah, I don't know what to expect yet. I really don't know what to expect for sure. Estate worker getting played by Teal. Okay, that's a solid card. Teal's a low-rated player, but they're taking reasonable actions yet. But food. I'm just saying food is scaring me. Civ is gonna take the 4 clay. Yeah, I'm getting 3 wood or Ock. Oh, I can get either. Re-upping start, that's definitely annoying to Civ. Wow, teacher's desk. Okay, well, draft 10. I mean, we knew it had to be something pretty wild to pass Carpenter's Parlor and all those other cards. I do kind of want to play my Ox, but... God, how badly do I want to Ock? I guess badly enough I should just do it. I should just play Land Air. I'm really unconvinced that I'm playing Puppeteer. I could also play Fish Farmer. And then hope to open next round 3 wood, 2 food. God, am I playing Fish Farmer to help my food out? That's so gross. Sivir says, on the one hand, he begins to understand how Wood Workshop was the 5th pick. On the other hand, why am I 4th so much? Yeah, I do feel bad for Civ. Being stuck 4th the whole stage 1 always sucks. God, I'm playing Fish Farmer? That's so gross. I really don't like playing Fish Farmer, but I also have a freaking Apiary. I have an Apiary and a Reader. Royal Wood Showcase? Maybe. I don't feel that I'm showcasing Royal Wood yet. You've not seen it yet? Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to show off Royal Wood or not, but we'll see. I really don't know that I have efficient food for quite some time, but I do need to start playing Ox. I'm going to play the stupid Fish Farmer. I hate Fish Farmer, and yet I need food. Royal Wood seems very strong. I think it's pretty strong. I don't know if it's very strong, but we'll find out. Find out together. Civ is just going to Hearth, presumably. Yeah, there's Cooking Hearth for Civ. Okay. I still need to play Land Air. I'm wary about playing Puppeteer. I definitely want to open this round 3 wood, 2 food. Even though I might get offered 4 wood, which I am. Unfortunately, this is the other dumb part about Fish Farmer, but I've locked myself into this. This is just better. Unfortunately. I would like to get Ock back. Could Puppeteer play the Land Air? What's the timing on it? It needs to be played in stage 1. So it's very possible that Puppeteer can play Land Air, but it's definitely a little risky. Oh my god, the Brushwood Collector made it nowhere because we just have a weak player at the table. We're going to play Storehouse Keeper and Brushwood and just spam out a bunch of mediocre Ox. Brilliant. All right, well, you know, that's a thing. That is a thing. This is Major Minor instead of Start Player. We're Major Minoring out a Resource Hoarder. That's a very good card. And we're building an early BMW? What are we building here? What we doing, teacher's desk? Wood workshop and teacher's desk? Yeah, it's gross. We're doing a fireplace. Oh, we totally could do a fireplace, can't we? Yeah, good point. You think wood workshop's another card that we need to get looked at? I don't know that wood workshop needs to be banned. It's very strong. Why can't I play 2 clay improvement? The reason you can't play 2 clay improvement is because we've not beta tested these cards enough, and they shouldn't be an arena. That's why, buddy. Yeah, my opinion of these getting added in is they're not actually tested enough yet. We've been adding way too many cards, and the devs just wanted to push this. But yeah, you should be able to. I agree. If you can't Nord it, it's a bug, and that sucks. Yeah, Norton saying that's a problem. Think. Yeah, that's fair, buddy. That is sad. Yeah, it does. It is sad. We're gonna run it. Unfortunately, we're all gonna run into bugs because there's just way too many cards and card interactions, and I don't think they're tested enough. To be fair, I don't know that you can fully test cards enough. Like, there's gonna be bugs because there's so many weird interactions. Like, it is remarkable how resilient the implementation is, given how nonsense all of this crap is. But also, I also don't really think these cards were quite ready, but almost like these cards had no business being in arena yet. I know, shocking, absolutely shocking. But yeah, no, I fully agree. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they should have been in. I do think inevitably there were always going to be bugs once we added the cards. Like, there's still just so many more games that are going to see the light of day. But anyhow, yeah, I don't think the bugs have been hunted at all enough. We're unfortunately all pretty heavy. We're all doing a lot of testing in these games, which does suck. Red's line was so pretty. Yeah, fireplace here is very pretty. And yeah, they unfortunately have to bail. Yeah, that does suck. I do feel. Okay, I'm playing Puppeteer and possibly regretting it deeply. Or do I play Landair? I mean, alright, how's the food looking? You know, it's almost guaranteed that it works, and I first drafted a Puppeteer for reasons. Fine. I'm in. Landair's gonna happen. Teal needs food. Teal should take traveling. It's fine. Teal's gonna start player, and then possibly I get screwed. Yay. Yay, Teal. Alk Lab. Yes, that is what you needed. You're gonna starve, buddy. You're gonna starve. You thought it was woodcart? It looked very woodcarty. Yeah, I also thought it was. I agree that woodcart seemed reasonable. Woodcart actually kind of tied that together, but Civ does have the cart parlor. Okay, so I'm never getting 2 reed. Do I ever get 3 wood with 2 food? That would be what I want. I would love to get 3 wood, 2 food, but ultimately, like, these bottom feeding should get taken. I also don't mind taking 4 food fishing. I don't want to take day laborer. I do want somebody else to take traveling. Okay, there goes the traveling instantly. Cool. All right, Teal. Yep, SP into that instead of just taking it last round. Fair enough. Landair comes down on time. That works out. Okay. That's a sad brushwood. It does seem weird. Civ takes the reed, expected. Come on, 3 wood, 2 food again. Fish farmer, go. Let me farm the fish. I will take 3 wood, 2 food over 4 food. If I don't get the 3 wood, then I just take the 4 food. If the 4 food goes, then dark things happen. Yeah, actually, if the 4 food goes here, very dark things happen. I guess I go reedstone food, and I don't even know. Alright, the 3 wood goes. Mild bummer, but we do get the 4 food and aren't dead, so, you know. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Beginning of arena season, a bit annoying because level filter does nothing. Yes. That's fair, too. I mean, again, we could just make friendly tables. Realistically, I should have just been at a friendly table and waited longer. I really should just back out of arena. Because I could also just play draft 7 of 8 with these cards and be happier. But, Reedstone food grain. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. No. No, no, no. No, 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 team. Team. It wasn't Reedstone food grain. It wasn't Reedstone food grain. No. I can play another Ock now. I could play another Ock now. We could have our apiary going. I could play an animal teacher. I might just take 4 clay and be ready to build a fireplace. I don't know. I could start player Royal Wood, which is also like very defensible. Start player Royal Wood into 4 wood. I still am concerned about the food long term because the timing on this fish farmer timing is not looking very good. I really don't need the apiary going yet because I'm not at all set for apiary stuff yet. I don't mind 4 clay so that I have clay for fireplace, even 3 clay fireplace plus clay for kettle. Yeah, I don't mind that. Royal wood is also pretty good. What does Fish Farmer give with no fish in the pond? Nothing? Correct. Fish Farmer gives food. Fish Farmer is relatively easy to understand. If there's 1 food, you go 1 space away. If there's 2 food, you go 2 spaces away. If there's 3 or more food, you go 3 spaces away. It always gives 2 food. So, like, I have an option to take a reed and 2 food next round. If nobody takes the clay, I could take 6 clay plus 2 food in round 6, but that's not realistic. But that's where I say this Fish Farmer timing is really not going to line up well at all, which means my food is still disaster levels, basically. Which is where, like, maybe I do need to think about some animal teacher and a fireplace into an earth oven. Yeah, you know what? I'm in. I'm going to take this clay for an eventual fireplace, earth oven stuff. Starting is reasonable, but I'm going to maintain I get enough good actions here. And I might not. We'll see. I could regret this, but... Oh, I don't get 2 food on clay pit if there's 3 plus food on fishing? Correct. Seed trader gives grain. Grain gives food. Food pays for seed trader. It's perfect. Almost. But yeah, unfortunately, my grain might have to be a manual grain. I might need to take 1 manual grain to get things going. Again, the one thing I did not like about this hand is that my food was bad. And I'd love to get apiary, kettles, shenanigans going. I think that's ultimately how I have to feed eventually. But it's slow. It is slow. It requires a lot of food to set up via seed trade and play all the ox. And it's slow. Which probably means it's kind of bad. And it probably means my game's kind of bad. Because I just don't have the food to run my game. But, wow, fireplace first action from Teal, forcing Civ to sheep. That is also a 150 level player move, so whatever. Yup. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, Nordenwatch not being able to take the 2 clay fireplace, very frustrating. Because now he flat out got beat to that, and I don't know how much his game plan's impacted by that, but it's surely pretty annoying. Oh wow, Civ's not taking the sheep. That seems ludicrous. Is that a hewer? No, that's a pioneer. Civ's gonna renovate? I mean, this is a fun card, but what? How, you didn't take 3 sheep? Okay. Sure. Sure. Civ can build another room this way. That's cool, though. Okay, so Sivir is going to build another room here, is his plan? Sure. I don't know. I'm taking 4 wood. 4 wood's a good action. I'm not gonna mess around with that. Pioneer is so fun. I agree that Pioneer's fun. I like Pioneer, but passing on 3 sheep in a food tight game seems crazy. You guys seeing Civ just needs an Ock? Maybe he has family friendly home? Maybe, but even if I have family friendly home as Civ, I'm delaying family friendly home for a 6 food action because otherwise I'd starve. Like, I don't know. I mean, Civ clearly probably has some shenanigans, but I don't even think family friendly home explains this. I would take 6 food, play my Ock, and then go SP build next round. I don't know. But look, Civ is one of the best players, so let's not doubt him too much, but I just thought 3 sheep looked mildly mandatory for him, and apparently it wasn't. And I will grant, building the first 2 rooms of the game is very powerful, so that's fun. But yeah, did not expect that. I probably SP Royal Wood here. Maybe he thought he had family-friendly home down. I think he's better than that. But yeah, I don't know what his feeding plan is. Now, to be fair, do I know what my feeding plan is? No. I see everybody as starving. I can SP into 6 wood or build. Interesting. I mean, I do want to start player eventually. There's the resource hoarder finally. Northern Watch can build, so yeah, admittedly it is SP to build, I guess. Huh. 2 clay, 2 food, easy feeding. No, that's grad. We did establish earlier today that Civ doesn't make mistakes. Obviously, yeah. Civ doesn't make mistakes. Oh, wait. Chicken coop. Wait a sec. Oh, you can play chicken coop off of the resource hoarder, potentially? Via wood, and then still have room parts? Probably. Chicken coop seems solid in a game that, once again, has no food. I technically could take Reed 2 food here. But that leaves 6 wood to somebody else. That's not... I don't think that's the play. But I do think I'm starving. Do think I'm starving. Yeah, this is not good. What is my line? I'm gonna wind up fighting hard for 2 sheep in round 7 as a way to survive. And then I hopefully start apiary and stuff in round 7. Team. I don't think we have the food to get this going. I mean, okay, let's just do the SP Royal Wood into 6 wood thing, because that should always happen. Oh, I also have Loam Pit available. I don't want to do that, but... it is late growth. Okay, well that's good given how slow I am. I am going to take 6 wood and accept that I'm super behind the growth queue, but maybe I can set up the double build off of Royal Wood. Spend wood, get half back. Or it's just 4 stables. That's true. This could just be 4 stables, and then I get like an insane amount of the wood back. That's true. Late grow is exceptional for red? Probably. You were wondering if there was start loam pit with day labor helping my food, but the clay just seemed... Yeah, I think the clay is too unimpactful, unfortunately. Otherwise, that is a line. Civ is not... Oh yeah, it doesn't have to defend. Nor to watch builds, okay. I think this is Fireplace from me, then. Yeah, I think Fireplace is my answer to how I'm feeding. And again, I wanted the Fireplace for the Earth Oven. I said I could spend 3 clay on it anyhow. I have more clay coming in the future. So, yeah, I mean, I'm in. I could also take 2 Reed to double build, but Lumen's right. Lumen's statement of just build plus build all the stables with Royal Wood and then just get a ton of the wood back is probably clean enough as is. I don't really mind that, so I think that's what I'm aiming for. I will have to build next round. Ooh, gross. Oh yeah, that's awkward. Although Teal still doesn't have room parts. I mean, Teal should be solving their room parts, but if Teal doesn't solve room parts, I can take sheep first. If Teal does solve room parts, it's a little awkward. Yeah, and Teal does have room parts now. Oh, wow, they actually are using their Alchemist Lab to add resource to the game. I was like, how do they have room parts? But Alch Lab, okay. Fine. Civ has a chick stable. That sort of answers how he's feeding. He's also gets a food with Pioneer. That still doesn't actually fully explain how Civ's feeding, but Pioneer is fun while you grow first, so... Northwatch is going to have to SP? No, Northwatch does have to SP if Civ can feed. I guess I kind of have to build, but I also kind of need food. Yeah, how brilliant of me. I really would love to start apiary in round 8, although again, I'm not going to have a crop, so I don't really know why I care. But... there goes the 2 read. I could... I could just take 3 wood and 2 food next round again and take a tactical beggar. That sounds not good. Because I really want to be able to play an Ock if somebody takes traveling, and somebody's probably traveling. So I need 4 food, which is the sheep. Exactly. God, I have to take the sheep here and let Teal build? That's not good of me. That's really not good of me, and yet I think that's what I need to do. And then I just fall behind the growth queue forever. Or I attempt start build next round. I guess I can try start build next round, right? Start build probably works if Teal builds here. Maybe. I mean, Teal maybe has stable block. Even then, it's okay for me? No, it's not okay because Civ has an open room, damn it. I still just go for it because I have a damn apiary, but how do I feed then? The kettle's not going to go in time. Team, we're in... Yeah, our food is just shit. Our food is shit, and it's going to kill us. Norden has a braid worker. Well, that certainly seems solid. That's a way to finagle some food here. So Norden can turn a reed into 2 food and... Oh, wow, Braidmaker. I didn't see Braidmaker in the draft. This Braidmaker would have made the Ware Salesman a lot more viable, but I guess you need both. But Braidmaker triggers Ware Salesman, so... that would have been fun. Wow, building the pottery, not... Oh, cool. We're gonna build the BMW when growing, because nobody else can take it at the moment. Okay, cool. Civ just starts now if he has a food miner. Yeah, that's true. There is a concern that Civ is just going to start player if he has a food miner, and then everything is solved. But I'm guessing Civ doesn't have a food miner, but I don't know why I'm guessing that. Alright, Teal, congrats. You got a bunch of food earlier, and you get to build now, because I can't afford to. It did show up afterwards, but it was easy to miss. Oh, okay. Yeah, I obviously missed it, but I should have paid attention. But yeah, timing. 2 beggars could be worth it in order to just make sure I don't follow the growth queue. Maybe. It's possible that 2 beggars was worth it there. It's not inconceivable. Civ doesn't have a way to cheat the growth queue, so... Alright, Seed Trader... I'm actually playing Seed Trader because I might have the... I'm assuming that this goes start player. I take 3 wood plus 2 food. And next round can possibly be start apiary, spend 2 food to seed trade it. So, you know, that's at least something. We might be able to wiggle this by, but because we have so much food... We don't, but we might be able to eke this out, sort of. At least partially. It's still our best chance at accelerating, but... Could we not build and skip Ock? We could have done that, but then we don't get our apiary going while we're starting, and, like... Our apiary is also heavily part of our game plan. Like, I'm just playing apiary next round anyhow, for the record. I'm definitely going for the start build. I'll see if Teal wants to stable block me. If he does, well, you know, shit, fair enough. But I feel very compelled. I have a field coming next round. I now have the 2 food to seed trade. Start player apiary is just a sown grain field at the end of round 8. Like, I'm gonna do that. Oh, and glory be, Teal doesn't take 4 wood here. Teal can't stable block us, so I think we get away with all this nonsense anyhow, and then we actually are kind of okay. I get to start apiary into grow kettle. I don't know that I get another grain field. Oh, I can manually grain in round 9. And then so I'll have 2 grain fields sown with apiary, and I'll kettle 2 grain fields and feed off of that in the round 9 harvest. You know, is that the dream? Absolutely not. Wow, dry stone oven. Dry stone oven, because we We took Reedstone Food Clay earlier instead of Reedstone Food Grain earlier. That's going to come to haunt us really fast. Civ cannot stable block. Norden is the only player that could stable block, and it makes no sense for Norden to stable block, so this is good. Abusing the lower elo player with my higher level tactics. Yeah. That clay is def better than 4 food, obviously. But anyhow, yeah, like, I don't want to hammer it too much, but when you play Storehouse Keeper, it's almost never for clay, everybody. Almost never for clay. Oh, also, we get land air resources. Oh my god, team, we get land air resources in round 9. What am I even going to do with that? I don't effing know, but we get them. Incredible. We're going to be ready to fence 15 in round 10. It's almost like we have a game. I don't know that we actually have a game because we're still pretty gross and slow, but everybody's food is awful, right? Food is just awful at this table. Norden's food's actually pretty good now. Norden's food's pretty good. Norden is the only one that, although, actually, wait, Norden has no clay and no reed. Never mind. Norden's food's not that solved. Not that solved. It's not, Norden probably still has the best food. Civ is probably gonna get grain bag baking going. Yeah, Civ probably gets a clay oven with grain bag going, and that'll be pretty reasonable. And Civ still has a hearth. It can't be that bad on family members. And he starts to have, okay, food is getting sorted. Food's getting sorted. 1-wood stables are nice. Yes. There's some wood on the board. There's a lot of wood in this game, just to be clear. But yeah, CW Rule 15, I don't even know what that is, but I'm sure it applies, I'm sure. CW is obviously a brilliant man who should really be trusted heavily. But all right, I would like to probably angle to build a clay room at some point this game, but I don't know that that's our priority of ours. But pulverizer plow. Oh no, no, F no. Oh, this is another card that I think is probably ban worthy. Gross. Yeah, I remember how I said he didn't have clay. Now he's just gonna plow on clay. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I did all this chain float work. All this effort. You're just gonna plow on clay. Whatever. I have an apiary. Take that. I have an apiary at least. At the end of each work phase, we get to sow a field. Nobody else has that going on. We're taking Reedstone Food Grain first action when there's 4 wood, 6. We're passing on 6 wood, 5 wood for Reedstone Food Grain. Teal, no. Don't forget to buy my grain. Good point. Pulverizer Plow and Craft Teacher were the 2 main ones from Civ's neutral category that you thought were questionable. I would agree. Civ getting gifted 6 wood. I mean, I guess Civ was getting 5 wood anyhow, but Teal, not like this. At least it was another Reedstone Food Clay, that's true. But anyhow, yeah, it's pretty frustrating when people get rewarded that much, but whatever. I've done this to myself by not having everything else set up. I can't interact with the insanely good board, and I wish I could interact with the insanely good board, but I can't. I cannot interact with the insanely good board. And hey, I'm at least abusing Royal Wood, so you know, all of us are abusing. Yeah, 6 wood back. That seems fair. Absolutely, thank you. And I would like to, yes, make sure to buy this grain so that it actually gets sown, because otherwise I'm in trouble. Civ says one food miner for 6 wood. Yep, absolutely, buddy. Why would it not? Why would it not? All right. How come when you grow first, you don't get 6 wood, 5 wood actions? I don't know. You should be. Okay, hey, Teal took 5 wood. Okay, you know what? Fair enough, Teal. I accept your shenanigans, Teal. That's. I don't love it, but I live with it. You gave Civ 1 extra wood. Field Watchman for Civ. Sure thing, bud. Well, that seems good with Grain Bag. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, anyhow, there's no plow pressure because there's frickin' Pulverizer Plow Field Watchman. Gotta max the Alk Lab? You do. You gotta max the Alk Lab. You know, again, I'm also abusing Apiary and Royal Wood here. I'm yelling at everybody else's cards, but, like, it's draft 10. Everybody's doing stupid shit. But I did first pick a puppeteer against a first picked field watchman, so there is some disparity going on here still. But Civ was also fourth seat forever, so you know what? I should just accept. Is that actually the right plow place? That's the wrong plow spot. I should plow here. Receiving 4 wood, 4 clay, and a field at the start of the round, though, that feels fun. 4 wood, 4 clay, and a field delivered to you. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. All right. Give me this kettle. Oh, hey, you know what? I can totally buy this grain also. When I said I could take a raw grain move, I meant I was going to say I'm never getting 6 wood, but I might get 5 food or 4 food. I'm taking a food action so I can buy a grain, resow it into the, and then I'll kettle a bunch of it. Yeah, seems good. I also forgot that kettle had a prereq of 1 grain field, but like really well done on the planning part by me to have that grain field already. It's almost like I planned it and I absolutely didn't. What did Civ pass? Probably the plow for the axe. Not the teacher's desk, surely. No, Parlor was a 4th pick. You need to rewatch the draft. Yeah. It probably went teacher's desk, Royal Wood, Carp Parlor, and it was an Oriental Fireplace 3rd pick. Yeah, and there it is. As pointed out. I am getting 5 food. I mean, I'll take 5 food, right? 5 food solves a lot of problems for me. I can hopefully get animal pairs next round. I don't know. But regardless, let's go. Whoops, wait, no, not that. Sorry, not kettle. I lied, not kettle. I have too many conversion options. I want to buy the grain. I want that option. Yes, that one. Thank you. Oh, perfect. This is even better. I have exactly enough food to sow a grain, eat a grain, keep a grain so that I can sow a grain again in round 10 in my new field. Oh, Apiary is so good, everybody. All right, Apiary is so good. He passed teacher's desk or the plow for something. Yes, I agree that Civ, we have to be concerned that Civ has something pretty nuts because either teacher's desk or pulverizer plow got passed, and we don't know which, and we don't know why. Or he just didn't want the plow as field watchman. That's possible. That is possible. Field caretaker getting played. That's fine. Do I get 4 reed next round? 4 reed plus 2 food is a sweet action. Any of the animals is a pretty sweet action. Clay oven goes. Civ doesn't get a clay oven. Beautiful. Civ's food is a little bit rough. I mean, Civ is probably so baking here. Civ's probably so baking a single field here. All right, we still have a game here because I have 13 freaking wood. Royal Wood plus Land Air is sweet. Oh, I still have freaking Scrap Collector, too. Scrap Collector's too late. Scrap Collector too late, but I'm also pretty close to Reader for another room instead of building a clay room. Probably not building a clay room, right? I should just finish my farm and then... Oh, yeah, I'm not getting the reed pile. Okay, yeah. I'm taking animals... And I'm trying to take a little more wood, or I just fence 13, and I want to sow more. I want more plows eventually. But yeah, I should just take animals and fence 13, right? That's really the game plan here. Just build a damn farm. It's late growth. Don't get too distracted by the shinies. Don't get too distracted by the shinies. How do we actually score points? You know, that's not clear to me yet, but that's future us problems, surely. Earth Oven is points. Earth Oven is points. There we go. We do have a start player for a couple points with an Earth Oven. What majors are even going to be left? There's still a well, right? There's absolutely a well left. And there's a joinery left. Well, that's not exactly incredible. All right. Annoyingly, kettle is its own sub-menu. It can't be on the conversion menu because reasons. Sure. Whatever those reasons are, it's fine. I don't know. I'm done with exchanges. I did it all. Let me feed. Okay, let's restart our turn. Because I clicked cook exchange resources trying to kettle. I need to click the kettle button, kettle, and now I pay to feed. I didn't need to cook or exchange resources. I needed the kettle menu, of course. All right, this is just, learning new cards, where they put stuff. It's fine. Responding Apiary being good. Oh, yeah, Lumined Gray said Apiary good. Now, to be clear, I also knew Apiary was good. Lumined Gray have, very similar card opinions to me because we all play Agricola a bunch and we're used to a lot of these cards. But yes, Apiary, very good. There's a reason I built my game around Apiary. Kettle UI fixed a little. It was a pain earlier. That's fair. Unless there's an Artisan District in somebody's hand, this well has Red's name on it. Yeah, I'm not getting the well. I agree. Northern Watch is clearly going to build the well and play Knock. It's a better kettle button than hidden conversion like Basket Carrier. Yeah. Ultimately, I'm fine with where kettle was. It just I thought it was in the conversion menu. That's where I would have put it, but it's fine that it's not. Teal did take the rammed clay. That was pretty expected. Teal not really abusing the rammed clay yet, but so much wood in the game because of that. Oh, remember where I said I was fencing? That was a lie. Civ is fencing. That's fine. I'm taking the pigs over the sheep. Yeah, I take pigs over sheep. I have a... Oh, no, I don't have a hearth. I guess I take sheep over pigs then. Civ is going to allow me to fence if I want. Interesting. I'm going to just try taking both animal pairs, actually, though. Before it forced you out after every conversion, it was so slow when converting a lot of grand. Gotcha. Northern Watch is just locking up the well. I think I am taking sheep, right? Teal actually slams the sheep, but Teal doesn't necessarily take the pigs. Civ doesn't care which. I have a preference for the sheep. Yes, I definitely take sheep first. And if I don't get pigs back, I don't get pigs back. Retail dealer from Northern Watch. That's fine. Then builds a well. Yup. Northern Watch with lots of majors, lots of teacher's desk. Still has a pulverizer plow, which is certainly spooky. But admittedly doesn't have crazy actions to abuse the pulverizer plow with. The clay pressure is kind of high, but I have all the clay I need because of land air. I just eventually need a reed to renovate with. But really, I just need plow, I need fence, and then I focus my late game on renos and point ceiling stuff. I'm also going to turn a light on since it's getting quite dark, and yeah, I'll be right back. Hi, Lux. You're a good boy. I know, I'm boring. All right. I would love to get the pigs back. Love to get the pigs back. Oh, I actually get the pigs back. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, these stables are so good. These stables are so good, team. I get breeding sheep and pigs as long as I can fence next round, which is no guarantee, but I'll definitely try to prioritize fences next round. But I'm slamming 2 pigs. Civ undoes the fences, possibly realizing. Oh, nope. Or just wants a different arrangement. Civ's arrangement was funky there, actually. Did we see Housemaster in the draft? I did not see a Housemaster in the draft. You're thinking of a game against Econ Sean? Was it the game that CW organized where you were spending 10 minutes or so doing all my conversions? I have no idea, but... Alright, Civ does fence 15, red SPs, beautiful. I love being second next round. Remodeling, oh, that's a lot of extra clay. Remodeling is a lot of extra clay. Northern Watch is building another room and growing at some point. Oh, Civ is growing this round, right? Oh, or no, Civ's trying to... Oh, Civ's getting grow jumped. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, Civ got very unlucky this game then with late growth. I'm definitely fencing next round. Absolutely. Better believe it. I'm sowing another grain field at the end of this round. Beautiful. I would like to sow a veg field at the end of next round. So I'd like to get a plow. I'd like plow and fence as my actions. Do I get a plow here? Oh, I do get a plow here. Beautiful. Yes, let me plow, please. Oh, I also get offered 6 wood at the start of next round. Awkward. I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want that as bad as I want... Because Northern Watch is growing, not taking 6 wood, and I'm handing 6 wood to Teal, who I don't really care about. Yeah, I guess. I mean... I don't know. It's just not my game. I just want a Fence 13. It makes me so happy. I get to breed a bunch of animal types. I have this beautiful kettle apiary stuff going on. And then I just focus on renovating from there. Oh, we have a quitter. We have a quitter. Well, that's cool. Yay. Yay. With stables can already breed a good amount. Yeah, we can breed a lot of animals. Aw, man, bad timing, just got here. Yeah, this was a fun game too, but I never looked at this person's rep, but holy shit. Yeah, this person should not be allowed to touch. This person shouldn't be allowed to touch games. Although, I mean, I guess they played 400 games, so even though these top level numbers of 12 and 13 are a lot, but also, I mean, they literally just quit. Like, whatever. F that. Like, gross. Well, quitting Wingspan games is not a good sign. No, correct. Rage quit 1 out of 40. Yeah, that's why I say, like, it's actually not that high of a rate when you look at it. I mean, it's still too much, to be clear. You just, I don't care. This is too much. But admittedly, the actual rate, you're like, oh, okay, it's not quite as scary as you'd think. But I don't even know why they quit this game. Like, what went, like, what? The fact that I took their sheep and they're about to starve? Like, what, like, you're just not having fun, so you just leave? You're getting 6 wood or 5 clay. Like, I'm not blocking you. Oh, Civ has a breed registry. Interesting. I see. Civ was trying to not eat... Civ chose not to eat the sheep. I see. Civ chose not to eat the sheep in whatever round because he had breed registry in hand. Very interesting. I think that was bad of him, but funny. Quitting 6 nipped, also not good. What caused the rage? I don't know. Just weaker player, I guess. Breed registry's a trap. I agree. I'm getting 6 wood and my game still sucks or something. Yeah, I don't know. Norton's game was very fun here. Your game was so fun. Yeah. My game's not that fun. Apiary was a lot of fun. I'm fencing here and breeding. I'm doing a lot of just very solid farming stuff fast, but you've built so much ceiling and have a 4th room and are doing pulverizer plow bullshit, so I assume you're winning. I assume you were going to win, but I honestly don't know, I guess, because late growth made this game very tight. Civ here looks like he was falling behind. It looks like Civ's food is not sorted, and he's stuck on 3 actions. But very likely Norton wins. I don't know if it's very likely, but Norton Watch is so winning here? Oh, wow. Okay, so you guys all think he's miles ahead. Fair enough. You might have better farming stuff, you think, but the growth grab is bad. You have haydryer stool. Oh, okay. You have a haydryer coming down. That's certainly good. Then you still have a stool coming. You're still set for reno. Yeah, okay, your game's pretty good, and then you're trying to greet a breed registry in there. My game has very limited ceiling, I'll grant, but ceiling doesn't matter a ton in late growth here. So, like, I'm still maxing crops trivially, and I have 4 stables. I have 3 pastures in a second. I'm easily getting a 5th field. I have solid animal points in the end game. My farm's going to be good, but I'm going to be in a 3-room clay house probably. And then my family, maybe I eke the reader out because I'm running out of actions. Yeah, I guess I probably cap in the low 40s, and Norton Watch has a crazy offboard. Norton Watch gets the fields. Yeah, Norton Watch should win this. But, oh well, anyhow. What happened that you got 4th pick Parlor? Norton Watch's pack was presumably, I assume, Teacher's Desk. I assume you passed Pulverizer Plow. You're going to have to answer that one. Anyhow, I assume it was Teacher's Desk, then it was Royal Wood, then it was Oriental Fireplace. You picked the Pulverizer second. Yeah, okay, so his opening pack was, yes, indeed. It was Cart Parlor, Royal Wood, Teacher's Desk, Oriental Fireplace, and Wood Workshop.
Um, that was his opening pack, which is obviously insane. I decided to take Royal Tree Guard in draft. Yes, I don't know where the Tree Guard wound up. No idea how it wasn't Animal Teacher with Oriental Fireplace. Well, yeah, I don't know, but you killed the Tree Guard. Gotcha. Yeah. Anyhow, I took Royal Wood instead of Carpenter's Parlor because I decided Royal Wood was basically Carpenter's Parlor that cost a food instead of a wood stone, and also discounted stables. So I don't think I regret that analysis. Plus, I also thought Royal Wood with Brushwood Collector would be insane, and I thought Brushwood Collector would reasonably come back, but of course the weak player took it. But if the weak player doesn't take that, I do think I wind up with Brushwood Collector Royal Wood, which also sounds pretty nasty and stupid. Um, so that would have been good fun. But that bug should get reported. Yeah, good point. Yeah, the bug. Yeah, I agree. That's true, Norton. That's actually true too. Your game should have been even further ahead because building the fireplace obviously would have been insane. And if Civ actually lets you have the sheep still too, I mean, the food in this game was real tight early. I was very concerned about food. I was very happy with. I was very happy that I got the apiary up and going with Kettle. That was obviously like part of my game plan. So I was glad that worked out though. That part was fun and was nice about my game. But um,
Yeah. Anyhow, you first picked Grain Bag with Field Watchman. Oh, okay. Yeah, you had Field Watchman, I assume, first pick, and then you took Grain Bag, and you don't need Pulverizer Plow, so like whatever. The fact that you already are adding a Field Watchman to the game already means Norton's probably getting relatively easy plows. So like, yeah, I accept passing Pulverizer Plow, but what a nice draft spot for Norton then. You think part of why there's so many bugs is that not enough people report them? I fully agree. People need to be very diligent about anytime they run into a bug, you need to report it. If something goes wrong with your game, report it. Like, the devs don't know and can't fix things that don't get reported, so like it's not rude to submit bug reports or anything. Like, submit bug reports, take a couple minutes, help improve the implementation. Like, we all can do it and all need to do it for sure. And there's a chain float, that's true. Uh, Civ also passed you swing plow. Oh my god. Oof. I mean, you wait. So there was a third pick swing plow. Okay, so I'm just at the wrong draft seat. Like I to be clear, I am at the wrong draft seat. I first picked a freaking puppeteer because it's draft 10. I'm like, oh, maybe this will work. But like my ox were shit. But plows might be easier these days from small sample. I mean, plows should be easier. Like, it's also draft 10, so there's often going to be more plow help. So, like, yeah, it's not super shocking, but, I mean, even then, a game to have swing plow, pulverizer plow, field watchman, those are arguably the three best plows. Are there three better plow cards than those? I mean, there's some other strong ones, but there's a very good chance that Field Watchman, Pulverizer, and Swing are still the premier plows in the game. I'm sure I'll be proven wrong eventually by forgetting about some new cards or something, but anyhow. Teal first picked 3 field rotation in a pack with Kettle, Swing, Plow, Stool. Okay, yeah. I mean, I did kind of say at the start of the game that I was probably on the wrong seat because Teal was going to take the wrong cards, and that is kind of what happened. I was like, oh, I'll wheel a Brushwood Collector. No, I won't. And, apparently Teal's just going to pass things. Although, to be fair, I guess I did get a Kettle I probably am not supposed to get. And Kettle did turn into my entire feeding plan because I didn't find other food in the draft. Admittedly, the other food, I guess, was Earth Oven and Just Eat Animals, which always kind of works, but is always a little spooky if other people get in your way. I really wanted to feed, partly using all my apiary nonsense, so getting apiary down in round 8 with the chain float, that part was really cool, but yeah, my game just never felt particularly strong and probably wasn't, and this probably was about as good as my game was ever going to get. Is late growth, and I have some apiary efficiency, and I have efficiency on just beating people to like fences and breeding animals, and hope that just building a strong farm fast is enough. But it probably was enough for second, maybe. So, whatever. That would have been fun. Tiller is better. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Tiller is probably better than one of Field Watchman, Swing Plow, Pulverizer Plow. So that's fair. But anyhow, Draft 10 is going to be way more plows than anything. Draft 10 is definitely going to lead to more plows on average. I mean, everything is just going to, there's going to be more, it's just going to be easier to do everything. The main thing is there's going to be more fight for cards. There's going to be more desire to play cards. And the fact that there's more desire to play cards means that the board is also going to get slightly richer than normal, because more people are going to spend actions playing Ox than they used to in terms of taking resources, so there'll be slightly more resources. Unless there's a bunch of growth cheats getting added, which there are quite a bit of growth cheats getting added, which will just add actions to the game and everybody does more shit total. But on average, I would expect, yeah, everything's going to get more wild. Realistically, I don't know why I do bother playing Arena when there's quitters, and I can filter for quitters way better outside of Arena, and I can just get draft 8 games outside of Arena. So I probably will be making a conscious effort to try to get draft 8 tables with high rep and relatively high level of play, and try to avoid the trap of just always defaulting to Arena. I understand why I default to Arena, and a lot of other people do. It's easy to just click a button. But gosh, running into quitters is gross. Having huge skill disparity at tables is annoying. Not that you can always avoid that, but like it depends on how long you want to wait. But then also, yes, I don't really like draft 10 all that much. I think it warps the game to be less fun, but we'll see. I hopefully, along with some others, hopefully we can push some more friendly tables, but we'll see. Anyhow, thanks everyone for hanging out chatting. I really appreciate the raid from Lumen, and I appreciate a lot of people hanging out and watching after that. I'm glad that happened. I'm really sad that we had a quitter, but that is the way things go. In other news, this table finished, and what a welcome sight this is. I am in a small tournament for WBC playing online, and oh, it went so bad. I had freaking 3/4 seats and a third seat, and I was often sitting in front of the other strong player with the weak players after me. And several games, that's exactly what freaking happened. Is like I just got outplayed by somebody who had a better hand and got handed a bit more stuff than I did. So anyhow, the tournament has been rough. I took a second, a third thus far, and in order to advance, I needed a win. And this was my only table that I had a hope at, and I eked the 1 victory point edge. Whew. But that should be enough to mean that I actually advanced to the next round. So hopefully, hopefully things go smoother. But yeah, this one was nerve-wracking me for a while. I had calced the lines pretty tight that I thought I was getting the win, but I'm glad to see it finalized. So, but anyhow, thanks all for hanging out. It's been good. But yeah, I'm gonna head off. But hopefully we'll get some more fun games. This card set, I am really looking forward to the card set as a whole. I just hope that we can get the bug reports filtering in fast and get the devs to look at them in a timely fashion and get things updated so that we don't run into issues like Norden runs into with the cards not working properly. And I hope that we get a bunch of arena tables that don't have quitters and stuff, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to... Oh, the scores at this table? Yeah, to be clear, this is a tournament with a wide range of skill levels. So there are some people that just like Agricola and are playing, and that's absolutely fine. That's allowed. I'm not trying to bash anybody's skill level. There's a wide range, and that's what happens. So, but yeah, I needed a win, and a lot of tables it was not going right, but this one came through. But anyhow, I lost like every growth flip in this tournament is also part of why I couldn't get wins. Like, God, I had so many hands in so many positions where I was ready to grow first in round 5 and just didn't get rewarded ever, which is like fine. Like, you still have to be ready to play late growth positions, but like a lot of my drafts and hands were just like so ready to grow and accelerate with actions, and I just couldn't. But anyhow, I'm blabbing a lot. It's all good. Is CS Senior playing? Indeed, CS Senior was playing in the tournament. It was a good time. He accidentally took a bunch of beggars in this one, which is part of why his score looks so bad. But anyhow, you find it's hard to get to silver if you quit a lot, so the bronze filter mostly does it for you, but the bronze filter falls apart this early in the season. Yeah, that makes sense. I That's fair. Um, I probably am still gonna mostly just not play arena because I just don't really care about who wins an arena season or not. And I would rather have tables that just for sure don't have quitters, and I would rather have draft 8, and I would rather have some filter for strength anyhow on top of all that. So, I mean, again, it kind of depends. If everybody's hanging out in arena anyhow and I can't get tables that I want, then I guess I have to capitulate and join arena. But if a bunch of people aren't that happy with arena, we don't need to play arena tables. We can just play tables that we like. Like, I just wanted to play this game with Lumen, Norden, and Civ, right? Like, we were about to have that, and instead, this is what happened. This is a much worse outcome than playing the other one. So, anyhow, I've blabbed on too much, though, so I'll see everybody around. Thanks so much. It's been fun. Later.